process where the transmitter and receiver simultaneously take part in. Communication plays an internal and external vital role in any sustainable acts. Service providers' communication skills play a crucial role to induce effective communication between employee and customer, as it is an important indicator of a customer-oriented service employee. The foundational communication styles construct included 9 verbal and non-verbal communication styles, which are animate, attentive, dominant, dramatic, friendly, impression-giving, open, and relaxed. It is important to assess the specific communication styles to build the strongest effect on customer-oriented service employee effectiveness. Since the communication styles influences customer-oriented service employee, the customer-oriented service employee applies from placing an order to making payments. Communication between service and patrons occurs continuously throughout the restaurant visit. Organizational intelligence and organizational integration are the two key terms in understanding communication. When internal communication is absent, it is difficult to create relation in order to create sustainable organization. External communication with customers, work partner, and the community are necessary for sustainability strategies.
Just now, we saw how the employee approached our group member who was queuing. She approached and greeted her politely. Later, she asked for her order. But then, she told our group member that the cheesy wedges was not unavailable. This shows how she was able to communicate with our group member professionally.
This observation is related to the theory of interpersonal communication. Interpersonal communication is defined as the process of exchanging information between two or more individuals, in our case, the employee and the customers. According to Robbins and Hansecker 2003, interpersonal communication consists of 3 categories, which are leadership, communication process, and motivation. However, this observation was related to only one of the categories, which is the communication process. The communication process includes the elements of encoding, message, channel, decoding, feedback, and noise.
From the scene just now, we saw how the supervisor looked unpleased when he saw the employee was sitting down and not doing anything. He then immediately gave her out orders when he approached her.
The theory that is related to this observation is organizational communication theory. It is the swapping of information between 2 or more parties in an organization that compose of the same ideas or concepts. Organizational communication may occur in 3 ways, which are downward, upward, horizontal, and diagonal. This observation reflects downward communication where it happened when the supervisor gave out orders to the employee that was sitting down. It is a downward communication because the supervisor has a higher position in the hierarchy structure compared to the employee.
According to the theory of organizational behavior, attitude represent the belief, access, feeling, and the behavior intention towards the person, object, and event. Besides that, attitude also can be defined as outcome of the personal value and the personal behavior. So there are three types of structural component of attitude, which is connection, affect, and the behavior intention. Therefore, attitude is important to every organization.
We observed that only 3 thugs were cleaning the dirty tables in the KFC, and they're cleaning the dirty tables very quickly. The supervisor of KFC also noticed their behavior, and he did not really admonish them. This reflects the ignorant attitudes of the supervisor towards his responsibilities. From this observation, we can relate to organizational behavior theory, which is attitude change. Attitudes are associated belief and behavior towards some object. They are not stable, and because of communication and behavior of other people are subject to change. As we observed, the supervisor attitude changed when he started to receive more and more customers to the outlet. Because of the irresponsibility of supervisor's attitude, this might affect the quality of service and customer satisfaction of KFC.
From the observation just now, we could clearly see that the cashier was dissatisfied with his job. If you notice properly, on the right hand side of the cashier, there was a brochure stating that they were hiring staff for 850 ringgit per month. This is a rate that is way lower than what is offered by restaurants around the area. And if you could see properly, on the left hand side of the cashier, it was closed. And this means that the KFC outlet was understaffed at the moment, and this is why the staff might have been dissatisfied with his job, because he is only getting such a low pay and has such a big workload. Based on research from Lau Au and Ho, Mount, Elias and Johnson, Judge Scott and Elias, they've proven that employees who are dissatisfied with their jobs will have a bad attitude and thus performing badly. This is because if you do not give 100% to your job, you will definitely perform less than an employee who is giving their best. To overcome this issue, we would recommend KFC to actually pay a higher rate than what they are doing right now, and also get more employees to come in and help so that the employees are more satisfied with their work, as they do not have to be overworked with too many roles because of the understaff issue, and also more satisfied with their monetary rewards given by the organization.